Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Hey there.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey.
Welcome. This
Hey.
is Circuit Board. This is the official Color Circuit podcast, akin to that of the Rooster Teeth podcast.
It's exactly the same.
It's exactly the same.
100%.
We're just as funny. We're going to have animations and all that jazz.
Yeah, instead of sitting on like two side chairs, we're just on the big couch.
Because we love
Yeah.
each other more than they do.
Yeah.
That's true.
Our legs are
That's why
touching.
Stop watching Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
Watch us. This is a shout out to Rooster Teeth.
Yeah, please
Love
sponsor
us.
us. My name is Dylan.
I'm Scott.
I'm Bond.
And my name is Zach.
Hello, Bond.
Hey, Ben.
Ben.
Ben?
That was weird.
Bap?
This is your first day back
Yes.
in 35 plus 2 days.
Yes. that's
Slacker.
correct.
Is that correct?
That is correct.
35 plus 2.
So
Whatever that is.
What happened? Why were you gone?
I was
Why'd you leave us?
Because I went to Thailand, and that was a giant trip. I actually have a video of me saying hi to Color Circuit, the channel, that is on my phone right now that I never uploaded.
Oh, cool.
Good story. Cool.
Cool,
So
Bob.
imagine that happened 10 days ago, and you'll see it in about 2 days from now.
Why?
If that.
Just go back to Thailand and then upload
and
it.
then I'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah,
then
it's
I'm
not the
like,
same.
All right. Yeah.
It's like getting a postcard, you know, and you're already
It's
back
taken a
from the
while.
trip. Yeah.
It's him doing the fancy intro with headphones and creating it like a DJ.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
On a beach.
All seashells. Yeah.
No, we've done cool stuff while you've been gone, like create a fancy intro. We don't need you.
I realized I love that intro. That's really freaking
Yes, thank you so much, Josie.
And thank you, Josie, for the
did it.
website as well.
Yeah, everything.
Thank
Color-
you, Josie, for
yeah.
being Josie.
Yeah, that's
Josie,
true.
You were
You
amazing.
was.
I've not met you yet, but I just
So it's
wanna
so
hug you
sincere,
and tell
yeah.
you that I love everything about you.
Does she tip you well?
Yes.
I don't think I've met Josie.
What if I
Never
said
mind.
no?
I have nothing to say. Yeah.
What if I said no? I have to say yes.
Yes.
And-
No, she tips me 4% of my bill every day.
Wow.
This is my way of getting
Exactly
back at her.
four.
And I guess we should be fair to her husband. I'm assuming who's a part of this. I'm not sure how much, but he was
That's
here
true.
for the meeting.
Yeah. I don't know the involvement of said partner.
Yes.
I-
Yes.
I
Yes.
would literally
But thank you
just
if you had any
Yes.
involvement. Yes.
So now we need to get like a gift for them, right? So we're gonna do is color circuit.
Yes.
Well,
Did
the
you
gift
bring
is
them
us
a,
getting popular.
Did you bring them a Thai gift?
What's a Thai gift?
But like a tie.
Me?
What is
I
a typical
bought a
Thai
Thai
gift?
back.
Yeah, what is a typical Thai gift?
It's actually probably like Thai
Is it a
orchids.
kitchen timer?
Oh, that's it. I'm leaving. Thank you very much. Sure.
Her.
Color circuit was nice.
Yeah.
Now that we have him out of the way. Oh, hi, Bon.
Hi, Bon.
Hi, Bob.
But yeah, besides that, just kind of traveled around for a bit, saw a few islands, got a new suit that I really like.
It is really nice.
Did you get more than one suit? Because you said they were dirt cheap.
They were really cheap.
Uh-huh.
So
You're really into this, like really
really thin.
thin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It complements my skinny shortness.
So, okay, so that's what I should be wearing probably too.
I
then.
see,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
That's why it's an Asian country, man. They know how to like. They've gone through like the work for me, because I mean everyone looks like me. So it's like boom, done. It's beautiful. Makes it work.
So where would I go where
you'd still
they'd
go
all
to
work
Thailand,
for me?
You go to Scotland.
Yes, they have a land for me. Yes, the red carpet's already rolled out for
All
me in
set.
Scotland.
Exactly. What's up?
Paper towels as far as the eye can see.
Oh, got it. Perfect. Good.
Copy.
We're streaming Seven Wonders
Seven
and all
Wonders. Yeah.
expansions on Ludum
I'm
Tempest.
right now, exactly, so we can get another
Rub
mean
out.
YouTube content.
Yes. Good call. Good call. You could hear you in the headphones. You could have just told him.
Oh, yeah, I guess you can hear me. Yeah, it's true. Hi.
Hello. We have a producer in the back.
Yeah, we are expanding.
My mic is on. Am I not loud enough?
It's just super quiet.
Oh,
I
okay.
think you heard you.
Copy.
He's a corker.
He's
This
a corker.
producer.
Oh, as a producer, check the end user, which would be on the laptop on the right side. You type in twitch.tv/Color Circuit Live, which you're at right now, and Connor will be at in a second. Thank you, Connor, for producing.
Yeah, thanks, Connor.
Yeah.
But speaking of that, that's a good segue into the state of the channel.
What have we
Yes.
been doing?
Yeah.
what's been happening? We've been in meetings for the last 3 weekends.
Yeah, catch me up.
It's
I'm
been
gonna
crazy.
be-
We've been in
Yeah, you should just watch this stream.
Yeah, go back and watch the stream.
I'll go watch the stream real quick.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 meetings, I think, in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
With people outside of us.
Yeah.
and
Have we accepted everybody? Is there?
Have we accepted her?
Because that's a lot of people. I
that was
mean,
a
we
lot of
had
people.
4 people in our meeting today, and we interviewed 2 other people today.
From my
Who
understanding,
else do we-
So I said all those numbers, but not all of them are people that are going to be doing
Yeah,
live media
that's true.
production.
Sure.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
somebody that made our amazing intro
Yeah.
and website. A couple. We
starting
have somebody
with
else that is a
Creating an
production
art
assistant.
team. Yeah, like
Yeah, an art.
Oh, that's
team.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of things.
everyone except for one person has worked out so far, which we're lucky with for
Which is
that.
Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah. And that was it's
Good
very
odds.
amicable. He's
Yeah.
still probably going to come by and hang out. Is it coincidence that Bond left and Zach came and Kendra left and the channel started to grow?
Interesting.
Ooh,
Like,
well.
growth is gonna stop now.
Yeah, it's just like Color
you
Circuit's
know what?
gonna
I'll-
stop.
I'll just leave then. I'll just like it's. The
I-
trend is every time I go, views go up.
I wonder what will happen if I leave. It seems like original members leave, you replace, and then our water level rises.
Yeah.
Well, you
Maybe.
upgrade
Yeah.
the person,
Right.
essentially.
You have the Scott model. You
We-
know what
we
the
know what
Scott
we
model can
want.
do.
Yeah.
Right.
So
want-
I'm
and
the
then-
replacement for. I'm the sex appeal of this channel then, since you replaced like.
Oh
me
my
with
God,
the-
are you going to say?
What?
What are you going to say?
That I'm the attractive lady in this channel now. Because I'm the,
Kendra, you are not just
And
the
now-
sex appeal of the channel.
This
God
is
damn it.
not.
Wow.
That's what
This
you
is
implied. That
terrible.
was the complete implication of
Yeah.
what you just said.
she started this channel.
This is
You can't back out of
But
this.
I'm trying to say that
Right.
I'm now Color Circuit sex appeal.
Yeah, you got it. It's the hair.
It's the hair. It's
Stop!
the- it's
Stop
the-
saying that.
Stop using your name and sex in the same
If I
sentence.
And
say-
appeal.
If I say it enough, eventually it'll catch on.
Ugh.
Yeah, you're.
I missed you guys. I really did. I think I think
missed
I'll
you
need
too.
to
Yeah.
go right now.
Yeah,
though. It's gonna-
So
Well,
anyway,
the channel missed you so much that we're gonna have you on for way too long.
For way too long.
okay. So this
Okay.
is a new development. Next week, we're going live with this. We're
Yeah,
we're telling the people.
We haven't
We're
we haven't
doing
done
it.
anything for it yet, but next weekend. Next weekend, right?
Yes.
Yeah, next
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
since
Clear your
I've been
schedule.
gone for so long. Clear your schedule because me and you are about to spend a lot of time together.
This is true.
Because I'm doing a 48-hour nonstop live stream, and
Your show, Bon Voyage, has
Bon
been on a
Voyage.
hiatus since the beginning of the new year because you've been out, and no one else can do Bon Voyage except you.
That's true.
I made the
So
mistake of having my name in it.
yeah,
That was a mistake.
and so yeah, you have been playing the Uncharted series. You're on Uncharted 2, and you're just gonna plow through as much as you can.
All of the series. Yeah, I'm gonna go through all of the series, and then after that, I'm gonna move on to. You know what? I'll leave that a mystery
Oh.
because I'm
Oh,
not at all trying to.
so just
figure
tune
out
in for the last couple hours of the stream to see what he does. But yeah, so yeah, we're gonna go on a little bit of a break, broadcasting wise, for our regular schedule,
Traditional, yeah.
Yes.
and then we're gonna have Bond do his thing all weekend long.
It's what the people wanted, honestly.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
They're like, wait.
Even more Bond.
They're like, yeah, wait. Really good voice and theater actors talking about like doing Star Wars scripts. No, we don't want
Nope.
that.
We don't want
No.
Great actors and other people that know a lot about film talking about film.
Nope.
No,
No,
we don't
no,
want that.
no,
we
don't
want
need it.
Bond.
Not on my Sunday.
No,
Not on
not
my
okay
Sunday.
with that.
My Sunday is it needs. It requires.
It's God's day. It's my day.
It requires
Bond's
Bond.
day.
God
Bond's
Bond.
day out.
Oh, I already
The-
want to punch myself in the face. It's-
No, we're holding you to it.
You were very adamant that this happened.
Yeah.
I was. I really miss playing games, and also this gives me a reason to plow through this right before I also have to start all my classes again.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm also a student, which I don't know if I clarified that on this show or this place, but yeah, I'm also a student, so
Yeah.
I go back to school and I go back to work at the same time, so it's gonna be
Jeez.
entertaining.
It's enough about you, Bond.
Welcome back. Yeah, all right, you'll see enough about him
Yeah.
next week.
In the
Yeah.
weeks to come.
Yeah, just disappear.
You just touched my back.
disapparate.
To separate.
Disapparate. What's going on with you? How have you been, Zach?
I feel like I get less attention now that Bond is here.
Oh,
I can tell that it's bothering
oh,
you.
quiet sex appeal.
I can tell that it's
Um,
bondering you.
I'm doing fine, but it's bonding. Bonding?
It's not worth it.
Like bondage?
It wasn't a good one.
I actually dropped the mic. I was supposed to catch that. I was supposed to catch that.
Idiot.
Can you guys donate to our Patreon to support the new mic that Bond just broke?
Probably broke.
I'm doing fine. How are you doing, Dylan?
I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking,
You're
Zach.
welcome.
And the stream.
And the stream.
Cut it out now.
Done.
Yeah.
Yeah, how have you been doing, Scott?
I'm doing good.
Okay.
Got a new job.
Tell us about it
Okay.
and all the awesome people you've met.
That's right. It's been
Yes.
a busy week. On Tuesday, I met Leonard Maltin, famous movie reviewer. He used to be on Entertainment Tonight when I was a young boy.
Yep.
Now
Maltin
he's-
on movies.
Maltin on movies, yeah. He had a very famous movie guide. He would update every year with all the movies, and he would have his reviews in it. And he's doing stuff for the Reels channel now.
Okay.
And Reels is actually based in Albuquerque. It's on most major cable and satellite systems, but it's a cable channel that is out of Albuquerque. So he's been doing shows on that channel for a while, but they use the television studio that I work at as their studio when they record stuff. So he was in town to record an Oscar special, like a half-hour thing talking about his favorites, who he thinks is going to win. Him and Gray Davis of Rotten Tomatoes. They came into town to record that. So that was my first day, was helping the producer of that show mark what take they were going to use and then I gave that to the editor, so the editor can go back in the tape and use which take for each segment. There's a kind of a technical thing in the back, but I'm floor crew on a local morning, hey, here's a cup of coffee, here's what's happening in the community, light stuff, and then on Thursday, which was my first official day, I met the comedian Joe Coy. He was in town to do a show, and really super nice. I kept on calling him the reverse Howie Mandel because, yes, he's bald and a comedian like Howie Mandel. But Howie Mandel famously is a germaphobe, so he always fist bumps people he doesn't handshake or hug. And like I go in to shake his hand, and he's like, "Oh, I'm a hugger,"
no.
and he just hugs everybody. And he's a really cool, nice guy. And we did selfies, and but they warned me, the job isn't always like this.
It isn't always this fun or exciting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be a swath of different things, not only in Albuquerque but elsewhere in the state. So, but it's a really cool group of people, and a small group of people that do this show, and it's exciting. I don't have to wake up at 3 a.m. anymore.
Yay! That's the best part.
I
right?
can maybe go to bed at 3 a.m.
Whoa.
I probably won't.
No.
But I could, and maybe still get the same amount of sleep I did previously. But no, yeah, I'm so excited for that schedule, and cool people to work with. I will miss all of the news people I worked with because they were super cool, but they're just down the hall. So
I feel happy for you. I mean, you've been talking about doing this for a while, only because you're so burnt out.
Yes.
And you have a lot of other passions too. You have
Yeah.
color circuit. You did improv for a year.
Yeah,
year
and I want
a
to,
half.
but I want to do more improv classes. I want to actually go to open mics now because I won't be super tired all the time.
Yeah,
and
you're gonna be a more normalized
more
human.
normalized human.
I get
That's
to
what
see
we're-
you at actual comedy shows?
2018.
2018 Scott.
Yeah.
And Zach.
20.
I want to start going out there too. So I mean, you've already been out there, but
Sweet.
Yeah, I mean,
All
we
of
can
us.
all go in a van.
oh, cool. We're gonna color circuit, guys. Can you donate to our
Like, get the
Patreon
mystery
for
machine
Color Circuit Van?
up and running. We can go to open mics.
We'll paint color circuit on it. We'll get a dog.
Can we get a
Ooh,
Color
yeah.
Circuit Van?
Ooh, what type of dog are we gonna get? This is the big choice.
What kind of dog
Ooh.
is Scooby Doo?
He's a
He's a hound
Boxer.
of some
He's a
sort.
he's a hound. I think is he a boxer hound?
I
Boxer
feel like
hound?
this is something Connor would know. I don't know.
Connor, do
I
you
don't know
what kind
Connor
of
too
dog
well, but
Scooby-Doo
I
is?
just feel like he fucking is.
He's a Great Dane.
Great Dane.
I told you.
All
I
right.
told you, Connor.
All
would
right
know it.
now.
Oh,
I was
it's
like
great.
that.
My friend runs a Great Dane Rescue. We can get a Great
Wow.
Dane.
Really?
Yeah.
For cheap.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
And we'll paint color circuit on him.
Yeah. Just
Was that your Nixon?
No, that wasn't Nixon. That
shit,
was
it
well, that was a generic politician, but kind of a Kennedy.
Kennedy. Okay.
kind
sorry.
of a Kennedy.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Nixon wa-
Nixon bar. Oh, we're gonna get a Great Dane.
Was Nixon a good speaker? I feel like he was awkward. Would that be right to say?
Well, famously, the debates between Kennedy and Nixon were the first to be televised.
Right.
So the people who heard it on the radio thought that Nixon won the debates, but the people who saw the debates thought
Yeah.
that Kennedy won.
In other words,
So-
Nixon is probably better with his words.
In a way, yeah. And I mean, Kennedy was a smooth talker. You know, he was younger, and at that point, people didn't know. Well, some people knew what a fuckwad Nixon was.
Yeah.
It hadn't blown up like it eventually would have.
Sure.
But
He
go
did
see the
create
Post
the Environmental Protection Agency,
which
so,
is
you know,
now
something came
Shout
out
out
of-
to Simpsons,
joke.
am I right, guys?
This is where a lot of kids, including yourself, got most of their knowledge of the world. The Simpsons.
That is true. I
Yeah.
believe that they invented the actual EPA. Was them?
I'll take history class for 200, please.
I actually have a question for you guys. Like, did you guys ever go through a phase of like following politics or being actively involved in things that you care? Like, I don't. Or was it always just like I'm playing video games? I'm gonna figure out how to play Dungeons and Dragons. Like,
right now,
was there ever a phase? Or are you still
yeah,
in it?
right
or-
now is the most I've ever been involved.
Hmm.
I think it's because
you
now
have a
my
voice.
car radio is currently stuck on NPR, so I have no choice but to listen.
Yeah.
So I've been listening to a shit ton of NPR, and I feel like
So this is the most
more-
you've ever.
Yeah.
You keep
Normally
getting
I
tote
would,
bags
yeah.
in the mail.
I honestly feel like this is the most a lot of people have.
I
ever.
feel like yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Right, reluctantly.
There was a very
yeah.
big lull, and that's how we got into the place that we were, being so disinformed and really like now disenfranchised with everything.
It's interesting because as soon as all this started happening, as soon as Trump got into office, it was like the exact opposite moment of when I stopped paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was very actively involved as an undergraduate. So, you know, maybe 3-4 years ago is when I kind of was like, all right, I'm a little tired. Let's do some what's
Yeah.
it called when you like escapism?
Yeah.
Let's do some escapism for a while. And I'm
Let's go.
still in that phase right now. It's not
Yeah.
like it's not that I'm not paying attention or being willfully ignorant. It's that I'm paying a little less. It's stressful.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, and especially now, like, I miss my mom.
Really?
Let me explain this.
Yes.
Ever since the-
R.I.P. Throw it up.
Right?
Connor.
No. She's alive,
Very alive.
but she is addicted to television news and watching Bill Maher and getting up to date everything about our president and all the fucked up things that's happening. And it's like she can't, like, I'll be having a conversation with her about something else, and then she'll just be like, well, it's like that thing Trump did. It's like, Mom, I
What?
don't care. I
What
mean,
did
I
you-
care, but I can't care
Not
that much.
now.
Right,
I
right.
want my mom back.
Aww.
Like, to just not care so much
Okay,
because
that's-
it's a negative space you have to be in if you're conscious at all. Whether you're for the president or not, it's a
nonstop.
negative, terrible mindset you have to be in. And
It really
to be in
is.
that like 24/7 or whenever you turn on the TV, it's exhausting and I can't do it.
So yeah, Jessica was having the similar things with her mother specifically also, and like that whole family. Like she's just so fixated,
Right.
yeah, it's running into certain friends
Yeah.
now too. Like I've
It's
never,
difficult.
I've never talked to him about politics prior to this,
Yeah.
and now it is like, or we talk about politics, but it's like we all agree for the most part. We're pretty liberal people,
And
Yeah.
yeah, like, and unless we are actively doing something, let's not beleaguer that we know what's going on.
There's a reason why we voted the people we voted in.
Yeah, and-
we help them take care of that process, but we don't spend the majority of our time like infused in this whole
Right.
black hole that's being made.
And I think it's a bad time for comedy. Actually, I think it's because it's
It's one of the worst times.
Yeah, it like Stephen Colbert is actually beating Fallon right now because he is religiously hammering the president,
Yeah.
which is a kind of a no-brainer. It's super fucking easy to make fun of this president. So it's not, they're not taking like a challenge. It's not an interesting time for comedy because
Everyone knows what they want to hear, and all they want
Yeah.
to hear is
Yeah.
what's currently going
Even
on.
even
And
if you
it's
look at
political.
SNL, like what is SNL's majority of their content is political right now. Like,
it's
Yeah.
always been like
Yeah.
that. It's always been.
And
like
I mean,
that.
like this is such a hot time for that. I would actually be interested in like pro-Trump comedy. Like, what would that be like? Just because it's so fucking easy to rip on him, it's not. There's no like spark of creativity. I feel anymore.
Heard it here first. Pro-Trump comedy comes.
It's happening.
New
Yes.
Monday night programming.
Yeah.
Every time I'm on stream,
the
I'm going to be
country.
talking good things about
Well,
our
and that's
president.
another thing too, is that like the right is not famous for their comedy either.
No.
It is not a.
I remember when the Jon Stewart Daily Show was really blowing up and the Colbert Report was getting hot. Fox News started their own fake.
Shut up.
I
Shut
swear to
up.
God. I swear to
Who
God.
did it?
On YouTube.
I don't know. It wasn't anyone of note. But they had a parody news show.
No way.
It
All
had
on liberal news.
yeah, that actually does interest me is watching like Hannity and Bill O'Reilly, people that I don't agree with, because it's kind of keep your enemies closer than your friends.
You
sort of
want to
thing.
be informed.
yeah, I don't
If you're going to have a conversation about it, you want to be able to see it from their points of view.
right, and I know that they're assholes and batshit crazy, but I want to make sure they keep that up.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like, what's that reasoning? Let me know real quick. Okay, I get it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Did you
no,
watch this show? This Fox?
it wasn't on long. I saw it briefly, but it was terrible. It was not funny because that's not where their heads are.
Yeah.
Sure.
There's no
Yeah.
slapstick comedy or
What
anything.
what is
Yeah.
it? Why is it that the right hasn't like really? There's got to be right wing comedy somewhere.
Well, the comedians,
sure
sure.
I just don't know
I
where
literally just
it
watched
is.
something
I like
that
to think
has
that
right-wing
George
comedy.
Carlin is, but he's not. He's actually like super,
No.
like
No,
super...
there's some like more conservative leaning famous comedians, but they
Yeah.
really who?
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen,
Yeah,
Jeff
yeah.
Foxworthy.
I guess as a comedian, but Tim Allen's not a not a
Don't
comic.
poke at
He
the
doesn't do
actual
stand-up?
news.
He's not a stand-up.
No, he is.
He
Tim
likes to
Allen's
think
a
he's
stand.
stand-up.
He's a stand-up?
He was originally a stand-up.
Does he do right-wing comedy?
Well, he is a right wing person, and like his stand up when he in the '80s when he did his whole that was part of his act, and then they
Oh, he
molded that into Home Improvement. But no, he's like one of those. Like there's a short list like the mother on Everybody Loves Raymond, not the grandmother, but the
Yeah.
Patricia Heaton. Patricia Heaton.
Damn.
She's right wing.
but
there's
not
not a stand up. No,
stand-up, yeah.
But well, like Tim Allen, it's a short list.
Jim
Definitely.
Gaffigan, people have said like, he's conservative leaning. He may not be like a
He's-
Republican. I'm not
There's no one that
sure.
does
So,
comedy, literal
when you-
comedy
But it's
that's
just
right-wing.
not comedy that is based around it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
so when you're talking
right.
about left and right comedy, you're talking about they just make fun of the other side, and that's the comedic aspect.
Or
'Cause I
there's a
feel like-
definite slant into.
Yeah, you can tell where they're coming
like
from.
Bill
Okay.
Maher, you know where he's coming from.
Yeah.
He makes
All
no
for
bones
the-
about it.
Yeah, he's like, all right.
There's just
more.
no such thing that I know of where I've seen a stand-up comedian do right-wing comedy. I just don't know.
I
That.
No, no,
saw-
no,
I
there-
literally saw a clip on Facebook earlier this week. I just don't remember. I wish I remembered.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a couple like very small
Right.
time people.
Coming
Well-
soon, Tommy is gonna start doing stand up, guys.
Yeah, coming soon, Connor on right-wing alt comedy Monday nights.
That's where the
Hard-
money
hard pass.
is. Yeah.
Super hard pass from our
Um, But no, I mean there are a lot of them would be considered family comedians like Jeff Foxworthy, Bill, no, not Bill Hicks, Engvall. Thank you.
Damn.
This guy's
yeah.
a fucking dictionary. I
She's
thought Scott
kinda-
was our dictionary. We
Well,
got a new
yeah.
one. We got a new one. Now. Let's get out of here, Scott.
We'll see. See, that's the thing. I'll leave. Connor will take my place, and then Color Circuit will rise.
Yes, we need another tall white male that is full of knowledge. Full of knowledge.
Wait. We gotta find who's the next Asian is gonna replace me.
Oh, we'll find somebody.
Jessica Chobot.
Jessica Chobot.
I hope so.
That is
I'm
not,
all
she's
for
not
that.
Asian.
Chobot. Is she
Chobot does have an Asian
Yeah,
sound.
I thought she was. Every time you
She's
show me her, I
pretty
think
white.
she's
I
I
Asian.
get really
but then she's
confused.
not.
I forgot what is her name. The one
Just
she's
control
on
bit.
Nerdist.
Erica
And
Ishii
Erica
is
Ishii is
she's on all of them. She's
Yeah,
on
she's on
Hyper,
all of them.
Nerdist.
Well, we'll
and
send her an
Geeks.
email. We'll
Yeah.
We'll send her an email.
we'll tweet
Would
at
you
her,
like to make less money?
meaning none.
Zero.
None.
Zero.
That
views,
is my
zero money.
favorite part of our meetings that we've been having. It's like there is no money
There was
involved.
no money.
There's no money.
It's my least favorite because I don't like saying it because like I don't I want to be also upfront too. Like we don't make any
Yeah,
money. If we
yeah.
did, they would be making money. But I like when you're just all about it. You're like, nope, nothing. Like you just jump in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is,
Gotta
which is
know.
something that like I think people always forget. Like when they see us doing all these shows and all these things, like it's very easy to be like, I wonder, like, well, I mean, they're all here together. They have to be making something.
Nope.
No,
No.
it sucks because like there's that like art shouldn't be free. It's awful that it is, and that they are paid so little. We have people in the back that write full plays and musicals and stuff, and
Yeah.
they don't get paid anything for it. And it drives me nuts. I heard a guy the other day on it was on Hyper Heroes, talk about how like artists if they're not being paid by patrons, by people like you, then sponsors are paying for them, or they're paying it for them out of their own pockets.
Yeah.
It's one of the three. Like I feel like we're in like interesting positions now where we are asking people to join us and help us. And now I feel like the bad guy saying like, we can't pay you, but
Right,
do
right.
things for free.
Right.
Wait a second. I'm also doing it for free.
We're all
Just-
doing
yeah,
it for.
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not like we're withholding money from anybody.
right. Yeah.
We're not making any money. It's just the fact that like we want to make something awesome, and we want to ask other people if they also want to join us when we make something.
Yeah.
Make
awesome.
something up.
And,
Yeah, yeah.
and if anything, we're making sure these people know they don't have to pay for anything.
Yeah.
Like if we have to buy something, we will
We will
Yeah.
scrounge
take those
money together.
costs.
We'll make it happen.
They don't have to worry about it.
Right.
We will have the equipment. We will have the stream.
Yeah, show
Uh,
up.
yes.
Use these mics. Use this mixer. Use the
Yeah, 'cause
cameras.
It's an investment for most people, right? That's what they like.
That's
Yeah.
the reason why people
Uh,
don't do this
time
for free.
investment.
Yeah, it's a time investment.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a time investment, and it's a mutually beneficial. People that want experience doing this kind of stuff. We need people to do the work,
People,
and we're finding a lot of great people that want to do it.
Yeah,
Like,
honestly.
we network with so many people nowadays too that like the chances of you
Hey,
like, running
you said
into
we.
someone.
You've been here for a month.
I've been here for a lot longer than a month.
I'm just kidding. Yes, of course we.
We all network, and the network is going to grow deeper and deeper, and eventually we're going to have our roots in this town, probably. You know, in terms
Yeah.
of, like people knowing who we are.
It's weird because you came from a place that did that pretty well.
Yeah, dude, Streamhouse was popular before I even joined it. Like,
Really?
Streamhouse,
they
like,
had a lot of
there's
a lot of
ton
pull
of
towards it. The thing with like
followers,
it was
Wait,
like,
wait. So Streamhouse was. I thought it was just like three guys, and then you all started at the same time. This whole thing launched, and then
No.
Streamhouse
What was
a
the-
hype
it was a
machine.
full production.
Yeah.
Like, our original founder Simon and Jason put an ad out there out in the universe saying that hey, we're looking for talented individuals to be a part of this channel that we're
team.
trying to
and they
create.
chose you.
And they chose me, Jason, and Billy. I think they chose me specifically just because I was like the only nerdy guy who was still able to hold a conversation.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think that's exactly why they chose
It's
me.
the balancing factor.
you can do that. Yes, you have that ability.
And yeah, they chose us three. The original goal was to create like a nationwide, like kind of a.
This thing gained traction. Like
Yeah.
this literally hit all of the U.S. This was in newspapers. And
We got interviewed by like Telemundo. We got KOB. We got the other one that's here.
Telemundo.
Telemundo.
Hola, Zachary.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Streamhouse Abacu.
Yeah, it was crazy. The beginning was really intense.
Why Telemundo?
We even got offered to get picked up by the
Real
same
TV?
people who made Ghost Hunters, the reality TV show. Or
Oh, the bro Ghost Hunter's like, oh, bro, it's behind you, man.
the
oh, bro.
producers of Ghost Hunters,
yeah
or the network, or
the network
The network.
What?
it a real
offered
TV
to
or-
they were
Discovery,
considering they're who's the door people? What are the people that make the door intro for the movies? What are they called? Lionsgate Studios has a lower production team, which were the people that created the
okay.
Ghost Hunter series. They
awesome.
were in talks with us about possibly creating a reality TV show based around the creation of Streamhouse.
Oh my God! It would have been. What's the? It's still going
Big
on.
Brothers.
The other one.
Real life.
Yeah, it would have been real. What? It's not real life.
The real
gamer
world?
style.
It would have been real world.
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque. But it would have been like a gaming. It would have been interesting.
Real world gaming.
Real world
Negotiations
gaming.
did not go as well as they could have, but
Who yelled at who?
no one yelled at anyone. I just don't think that
No,
the
I just
conversation
kept it
was-
inside.
It's hard to pull through. It's
Hey
hard to
Zach,
sell
you
that.
still got those Telemundo connections?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
See,
boy.
yeah,
Let's,
boy.
let's
See.
go down to my old middle school because they're literally right there. They're just down the street. They're like literally 3 blocks away.
Wait, why are we going to your old middle school?
That's because they're right.
Telemundo's there.
Is it right there?
Telemundo runs it.
Oh, it's on Cutler.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
they're
I had
just
a
down
job
the
interview.
street.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're
You were
right
gonna work at
across from
Telemundo?
Well, yeah. There was when I was unemployed, I went to a job fair and they were there, and they actually wanted me to do sales, and I wanted to do more like production TV stuff, and there was a miscommunication. So when I showed up to
Is
the
it
job
because they were
interview,
speaking Spanish and you were speaking
there was a
English?
thick accent involved. Very nice woman though. No, yeah, it's like
Well, I just
welcome
feel
to Telemundo.
I feel like you would have to speak a little Spanish. I mean, all of the talent is Spanish. It's a Spanish network.
Well,
isn't it?
yeah, and it's not. I mean, none of it's local. I mean, it's all satellite stuff.
Hey, Steve.
Scared the shit out of me.
That was
Yeah.
terrifying.
But no, really, when it's something like this, like I remember when I was trying to look for a radio job, I got a list of all the addresses of the local radio stations, and we at the time had a Radio Disney affiliate. So I went to their offices, and it's like it was in between two junkyards, like downtown.
Awesome.
The windows were barred. I had to buzz the front door, and then like a woman came in. And was like, what? It's like, hi, I'm here to drop off my resume. Like I was just like blindly going to these places. That's when I had hope in my eyes. And I went in, and she like unlocked the door and let me in. And all it was receiving a satellite feed from real Radio Disney in L.A. or wherever.
Got it.
They did have a chair with a Mickey stuffed animal in it, and be like, that's the most Disney thing about Radio Disney in Albuquerque.
And it was like
then-
the old
Except
one
for the actual
that's all
Disney store,
sunbeats and
right, yeah, it was from like a yard sale.
Yeah.
And like maybe a year later they shut down. No longer had an Albuquerque.
Good thing
affiliate,
you
but-
didn't.
Yeah.
Pick that one up.
Yeah, I was like literally in between two junkyards. It's like, this is a
That's the
great
most random
neighborhood.
thing on the planet. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't go into radio, kids.
I want to watch more Disney XD. I think
Rip.
Steven Universe is on there,
Is it still around?
and I want to watch it because everybody keeps telling me, including my niece,
Yes.
you need to watch this thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll check
Are you
Is
guys
it on
saying-
Netflix? Can we get it on Netflix?
I don't know. I
don't
have access to
Hulu?
Disney XD, so that's
Do
where I'm
you?
gonna watch it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I finished.
Oh. Speak now, Connor.
Say that again, Connor.
It's a cartoon.
Oh,
Network.
okay.
Yeah,
Cartoon Network.
Steven
show.
Universe?
Yeah.
What was I
Okay.
thinking of? Okay.
Apparently not.
I don't know what
Apparently
I'm
not Steven
thinking of.
Universe.
Gravity
Gravity
Falls.
Falls.
That's
Gravity
the one.
Falls.
Thank you.
Okay. I've also heard Steven Universe.
I hear both of them. He is killing
Yeah.
it back there.
The producers-
He should be on screen once.
I know.
Yeah, let's
Uh,
give him one. We'll swap me out. We'll swap the white guy out.
Actually, let's have you sit here. We'll put a camera back there. We'll crop his face, put it over your face, so it'll be this beautiful body and Connor's knowledge.
So,
Doesn't say much for Connor's body when this is the beautiful equivalent.
I don't know what to do anymore. I feel like we should.
Connor's hottest bod, I know.
Ugh.
Gravity Falls and Steven Universe. I hear they're both pretty amazing, and I really want
gotta-
to catch on to
You got a
those.
crazy fan base.
I have this weird, like, I just like my. I was telling you guys my escapism is like led into me finally like really diving into not just adult cartoons anymore.
Good.
I would just like if it was a cartoon, I was watching Archer
Yeah.
and I was watching South Park or anything like that.
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. But now I'm like into anime. That's how much I'm trying to escape things. I'm into anime and children programming. Fucking Clone Wars is the shit. Rebels is the shit.
If
I
you
wanna
can,
watch-
if you can
uh,
find a children's television show that is smartly written, I think that's fantastic.
that's what I want.
Like a
now out of my life.
SpongeBob. SpongeBob is really well written.
Yeah.
I was
It's so fucking
my
good.
Alexa Home over there. Oh shit! I shouldn't have said her name.
Yes.
Freaking Jessica Chobot on Nerds Network said, "Alexa, play country or something." Oh shit! Alexa, stop.
Stop listening.
But she said it while I was listening to her podcast on the TV, and all of my Alexas started doing it. It's like, you son of a
so
bitch.
good.
It was a good move on her part. though.
I'm waiting for it.
What was I talking about? But yeah, I want to do more of that. And Avatar was like my very first dive, even though
That's
I know
most people's first dives. is
it's a good
Avatar,
dive.
Yeah.
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 I don't know. It's so weird because like when we were at ConjaCon, the hard thing for me was I didn't know any of those animes.
Dude, it's like
And you're our anime expert.
Yeah, you're the
love
most anime we
I
got.
literally watched 12 different series right now that are in syndication. It's,
I mean, I feel like I watched 2005 to 2012. I'm super well versed on. I'm like
Yeah.
that genre, that age of anime. I'm really. What?
Then
What are you
it's sold.
saying?
Never mind what I said.
Fucking anime.
Did you drink that whole coffee?
So what
Yeah.
what you're learning is that
Crazy.
there's a lot out there.
No, it's not that. It's that the anime that is popular to me and is popular to general audiences, or that usually show up to cons, are very different because.
How so?
there's-
Are you only watching like the pop stuff, or are you like
I'm
so
not
deep
watching-
in it?
Yeah, I'm so deep in it. I'm not even watching the shit that usually
So
people.
deep.
Oh, so they're all that was all pop anime.
That's all pop anime.
Got
That's
it.
it.
Oh.
Okay,
And I
okay.
I
So you're
watch
like
anime
watching the indie DIY
apparently,
anime.
but
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
comparison, because none
They
of
got
those
like
anime
Gage
characters-
Deer.
You're watching
Not
those
at all.
Twitch channels with 2 viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Ha.
One.
Yeah.
How's the chat going?
Yeah. See, as alive as ever. Oh, gosh, that Tom. He's just so damn funny.
I know. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you,
Tom,
Tom.
always
Hey,
looking out for us.
And Panda Bear 33.
Yes.
I agree as well.
Donkey Fucker 34,
Oh,
which was
yeah.
an actual
actual thing,
handle
yeah.
that followed us the other
Thank
day.
you for the follow, Donkey.
Yeah, fistafuck. God damn.
Have I talked about Velociraptor nips on
No.
stream? So on the news show I used to work on, they would use the Waze app to do traffic.
Okay.
And it's all user based, right? So you see a crash, you put it in your app, it goes up on the thing. And sometimes they would have the username on the tip, like the traffic tip, like, oh, there's a backup on I-25. And then they would put, sometimes it would just be like generic Waze user. But there was this person who was actually really good about getting tips in, and his username was Velociraptor Nips.
That's amazing. And he was a regular.
Yeah, and like they would, and they used to like give a shout out to the person, like, and Craig's saying that there's a crash on the freeway, so thanks a lot, Craig. They stopped doing that. So like Velociraptor Nips never got their day in the
Oh
sun.
man, we want you here, Velociraptor. So he must be local.
Local guy or girl.
I think Velociraptor Nips. We should have
Clever
a
girl.
traffic show every day on Twitch in the morning and at 5 p.m.
Right.
Albuquerque
Yeah, drive
local
times,
tri-
yeah.
we have Albuquerque
Hey.
local.
That's my bread and butter. That's what I used to do.
We need to have a weather person on here every day.
Yeah, yeah.
And
The traffic
since
team.
you're our sex appeal, Zach.
I am the news anchor.
You were the weather traffic
I
person.
thought that was Orion's thing.
Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah.
he's our reporter. He's our man on the
Oh, he's
spot.
there on the
Yeah,
street, so
yeah.
I guess I would be the
what
news.
it is on the streets.
John.
Does that sound like him? Is that racist?
Look at the time. We should be cutting stream soon.
Oh, goodness.
Politics, sex, religion, welcome.
All of it.
Are you gonna take down the stream?
Yes. I'm going to burn it after this. We
You've
didn't do
been-
religion yet.
No.
Yeah, we're gonna burn it down like a church. Boom.
There we go. There we go. Now it's in
Fit it
there.
There we go.
I was gonna say something, but I feel like you're
Nope.
gonna take down the stream.
Nope.
Thank you for joining us on another episode of Circuit Board, episode 18, guys.
Wow.
18. I,
Whoa.
thought I
18?
keep thinking it's like 18 the week. I keep thinking it's the week.
You're
before.
always
18.
Yeah.
yeah.
We're
Well,
not as good as Rooster Teeth, where they do it weekly, one on stop, and have all the content in the world to talk about.
yeah, but it is going to be a normal, regular thing, and yes, we are not only as good as Rooster Teeth, but better
But better.
Yeah.
because we do it out
Four
of a
guys
living.
on a couch.
We
Yeah.
have passion, man. We're
Yeah.
not doing this for big money.
Yeah,
I mean, that would be nice.
They're
But we're
right-
not
Rooster
doing
Teeth's
it for
run by
big
Trump.
money.
Be a plus.
Yeah.
Slander. We'll send it all around. Let's circuit propaganda. Rooster Teeth's
we need to. It's just like politicians, like when they're like trying to push
Find me-
the opposing team, they like start like talking shit about them. That's
Yeah.
what
We're
we're
gonna
gonna
release
start doing.
Rooster Teeth's emails.
Yeah.
Where are the emails, Rooster Teeth?
They're
No,
on
we
the
should
page.
all be backing each other up. We got your back, Rooster.
Yeah.
You get our back.
It's
Uh,
only fair.
It's only fair.
Me and Zach are actually members on the Rooster Teeth.
How would you guys
channel.
feel if you guys found out I was like a secret like plant by Rooster Teeth and they just plant people in different?
I remember.
I would ask why that money's not getting paid to us too, since then we are part of Rooster Teeth.
I'm the plant. I'm not. I'm just here.
I remember when Kendra and I first started this, she said, "Are you just doing this?" Like it was like in a way that was not a happy way. She's like, "Are you just doing this just so you can work at Geek and Sundry?" And I'm like, "Well, that wouldn't be the worst thing."
Right.
Like,
Drop all this shit and go work
I
for
wouldn't
Geek
be-
and
I
Sundry.
wouldn't be
I wouldn't be
mad
against
about
it.
that. That isn't to say that I wouldn't still like want Color Circuit to continue though.
Sure, we would just be on as affiliates.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we would be
Yeah.
like sister companies.
That would
Yeah.
be cute.
Just like
We'd
like
have
how
matching
Funhouse
bracelets.
is for Rooster Teeth.
Oh, is that what Funhouse is?
Yeah, Funhouse
Huh?
is also.
Huh?
What?
They
Is
kicked
that what
out.
it is?
Yeah.
Huh?
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 Funhouse?
Funhouse? Huh?
Funhausen?
Oh, your resident
Funhouse.
anime. What did you call it?
You're the most anime out of all of us.
And make sure to tune in to twitch.tv.
www.twitch.tv
HTTP. //
It's
Uh,
.com.
Oh, it's a secure line, so it's HTTPS.
Scott yelled at me yesterday for saying the HTTP thing.
No, I yelled at you on Thursday.
Oh, I loved that when you yelled at him.
I just like got deflated. Like I'm just trying to
you-
say the URL. man.
You cut me off in the middle of the URL. Fucking Zach, you son of a bitch. That's what he said. He said all of that.
I wanted to say the HTTP thing.
Yeah, make sure to watch that
so happy.
Thursday because that was funny. Except don't watch it because it was
doesn't
missing
exist.
every. It was missing 20 frames
20.
for every.
You can
30
watch
frames.
the
Every
Facebook
20
promo. Yeah.
With
Was
some
that what
good
it was? Was it
content.
Yeah, it was
promo?
just the Facebook promo. Yeah,
Watch the promo, you're good to go.
on Facebook.
Watch all of it.
All right, we're finally gonna sign out. Make sure to stay tuned. Anybody there?
And a little-
To down in
Outro.
front, where our our really handsome
Gentlemen,
cast and
ladies.
crew,
Charming.
Yeah.
devilishly
Dressed
charming.
all in black. Black.
you know, there's
black.
no camera on you, right?
He's just doing it for us.
Yeah, it's clearly for our benefit.
Very closely shaven.
And I
man.
love that way more than if there was a camera on.
I
it.
love
It's
you
just for
way
us.
much.
Yeah,
Thank you very much,
Uh,
guys.
what are we watching? Dead
Dead
Alive. I
Alive.
did not know that this was a Peter Jackson film. And I'm
fan
excited to
fucking-tastic.
go back and rewatch this with some comedy commentary over it right here on twitch.tv/colorsticket live in 10 minutos. Hopefully the crew shows up. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I missed you live. Are we out?
Yeah, do you know how to get us out? Outputs? Go to outputs on the top.
I'm gonna keep waving.
New producer,
New
everybody.
producer, first night.
Actually, no. Hit that 0 key.
Hit 0.
Yeah. Okay, outputs. And then just click it once the video's over. Hell yeah.